Hey hosers, James Griffin here, and I have a replay for you in my Colorado, and I'm actually trying something new. I'm trying the WoWS Replays website, or ReplaysWoWS website, or whatever. They put the videos up on YouTube, mostly because I really like this battle. My original commentary was shit, and this is kind of a retake, but it's quite some time later. A couple of versions later, and I've actually well moved on to the North Carolina. I do like the Colorado, but it's got some major weak points. Mostly its speed. The guns are very good when they decide to behave, though. And I still have a better win rate in the Colorado than in the Nagato for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not a battleship main. I'm a Japanese cruiser main. I do like my Japanese cruisers. But this does turn out to be a pretty good game. There's a pay fast. And we'll see him a little later. I'm going to keep an eye on where those torpedo planes go. Another Colorado. Trying to spread out my shots a bit there. Well, that looks like it's going to do a fair amount of damage. At 13, 14k. It's not bad for 18 kilometers. I've got try to, yeah, that's that Belfast shooting at me. Or it could be the, what was it, Fubuki? Oh, I'm just going to pick on the other American battleships. Try to get out of the, try to get out of the Belfast line of fire here.
The ship is on fire!
Long shot at the Congo. And I stayed only on that, like, 16 kilometers. And there's the Colorado shooting at me. Fortunately, the Colorado has a very good heal. I think only the super heal on like the Conqueror and shit are better.
Problem solved.
Which is why I'm not terribly worried about the Belfast shooting me with HE. I can heal most of it back. Overpend his bow. There's a pair of destroyers behind me. And the pay fast. No shot against him. No shot on the Congo. I'm actually turning to engage those destroyers, but they get taken out pretty quickly, actually. I love how if you look at the mini-map, aside from the two guys up in, like,
Our team has taken the lead.
E2, I am the forwardmost ship in Colorado. Just lovely. And I think I felt kind of bad for base camping in this. To be fair, actually, hunkering down and defending is my preferred strategy. Focus fire and make the enemy come to you. Hunker down and defend and be as immovable as the mountain. Looking at what targets I have, and ooh, there goes the Baron. Fire at the Arizona. See if I can get some damage on her. And yeah, there's 9,000-ish. And there's that Belfast. I told you we'd see him again. And here comes the HE spam, and I really don't care, because my guns are loaded, and they're behaving, and that's the paddling.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Oh, that was probably the highlight of this game. And here comes the obligatory torpedo bombers. I'm going to try to turn into them a bit. Of course, I'm in a American I'm in an American battleship, so I can lose what little speed I have real quick, and I can turn and, well, I've got decent anti-aircraft. And I guess that would be the enemy independence. And there's 3 more hits on what I was firing at there. Oh, that poor Congo. Just lure those fighters over me. I'll take care of them for you, buddy. And the carrier's like, no way, I'm not doing that. But that Arizona that's left is still he's got an island between us. So, and is the carrier looking for the destroyers or something over there? He's got fighters over there, or maybe he's just trying to provide an escort. I don't know. I'm surprised he hasn't bothered to shoot down my spotter yet. Oh well. Shots out against the Arizona. And they're behaving, but they're a little bit forward, and ooh, there goes the turret, and, well, disabled anyways. And 3 hits, and I'm up over 100,000 damage. Which I use the 100,000 damage as a benchmark. If I'm over 100k, then I always feel good about my game. I actually have a list of ships that I've hit 100k on. There's some pricing ships on there. And look at this. I get robbed of this kill. Spoiler alert, the other Colorado's gonna get him. I get robbed of this kill, and the Kraken. So annoying. Actually, the carrier might get him. It's like, come on, reload faster. Nope, the Colorado got him. I shoot him anyway. I was mashing the fire button. I remember someone saying to Notzer that you're always just like, in comments, you're always just like so patient and you only click and fire and once, and Flamu's like mashing the fire button. I'm kind of in the middle. If I know my shot's gonna hit, or if I know I'm putting the guns where I want to, and I need them reloaded, I'll mash the fire button. But other times, I will wait until I have a good shot. It's all situational. Yeah, I'm gonna bully that Congo some more. And the Colorado. I do like the Congo though. And use that the bad angle on that last turret to maybe try to put some fire on the Congo or the Colorado. And I might actually hit him. No. That's something I like to do. I've been actually trying to get my Wyoming win rate over 50%. And I've gotten kills with that one middle turret that has a horrible, horrible firing arc on ships trying to flank me and stuff. Just a horrible, horrible firing arc on it. But, you know, it leaves me with I don't know, an extra turret that doesn't always get fired. So I often either find another target to shoot it at, because you really have to be broadside. So I'll try to find something long range, or if there's like or if I'm shooting out of the battleship, there's like a cruiser trying to fire at me, then or flank me rather, then I will fire it at the cruiser or something like that. That's very useful. I'm just trying to get some damage, trying to kill this Congo. He's still got he's actually got more hit points total than me, but he's still got 17,000 hit points. Almost 18,000. And he has 4,000 higher max hit points than I do. Which I just noticed. But that's okay, I've got more armor than he does. And better guns. Well, maybe not better guns, but bigger guns. And swing and a miss. But infernal white turret. Holding my fire until I see where he's going. And then that was poorly aimed. They were all poorly aimed. The weird angle. I have trouble with that angle. Shh, don't tell anybody. So I'm at 11,800 damage, so that's good. 4 Citadels. Another miss. Okay, guys, you're not supposed to have your whiskey ration until after the battle. That'll be good. Oh,
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
I think I was right into that vulnerable aft turret. If you've never looked at the Congo's armor layout, um, and I hate to say this because I love the ship, but if you fire just beneath the X turret, so the third turret from the front, then no, if you fire just below that, then the Citadel actually has a basically a bump in it that makes it easy to hit there. So that's if you have a good shot at it, that's the best place to aim it at a Congo. There he goes. 3 kills. Run, Ryujo, run. I can't see it, but he must have a damaged engine or something. He's not really moving that fast. And the Ryujo is not that slow. And there we go.
Enemy aircraft carrier destroyed.
So, well, there's the raw video. And where are the... Ah, here we go. So, we'll look at my screenshots because they actually say something very different. So, we got 133,000 damage, 4 kills, 5 Citadel hits, one of them at about 16.4 kilometers, so that's pretty impressive. 42 gun hits, 6 aircraft shot down, mostly from the Independents. I think I shot down 1 fighter from the Ryujo. We'll see in a minute. I walked away with, well, I earned 241,000 credits, 5,781 XP, and 290 free XP. I got a devastating strike on the pay fast, which is, I'll say, extremely satisfying. So they're kind of in a weird order here. So I made top of the team. And if you look at this, our carriers did not do terribly well. They had most of their aircraft shot down by the enemy Ryujo of all things. That's interesting. And the Independents shot down 21 aircraft too, where our Independents and Ryujo didn't even shoot down what their Ryujo shot down combined. So our aircraft carriers didn't have a terribly great game, although although they weren't terribly horrible either. I don't think their Independents got a kill, and their Ryujo only got 1. Even though it's Perla Colorado's, okay, it's not a terribly hostile anti-aircraft. But we all of our ships did actually get a fairly large amount of planes shot down. I shot down 6. Our Colorado shot down 5. Our Elysenaire? I can't pronounce that. I I'd have to hear it. I've never heard it pronounced properly. Um, he shot down 86611. So their guys did not shoot down nearly their ships did not shoot down nearly as many. So um, we kind of stepped up to help the our carriers there shoot down a bunch of stuff. It gave us all some XP anyways. And uh, seeing here, yeah. So I shot down one aircraft from the Ryujo. It was a fighter, and so I shot down two bombers and three torpedoes from the Independence. That one terrible strike he tried to make on me. Um, yeah, it said Congo, but I guess that Congo was actually Hiei. Um, so we have the Hiei, which did which I did 44,000 damage to. 32,000 damage in pretty much in one salvo to that poor Belfast. Well, I'm actually not going to say poor Belfast. To that Payfast. 19,000 damage, most of it long range fire to the Colorado. I've been shooting at them all game. And my Citadel to the Ryujo did 9,700 pretty much. Also 21,000 to the Arizona, where my guns robbed me of the kill. And 6,000 to that New Mexico. I don't think I did any damage to the Independence. And finally, yeah, so I walked away with 175,000 credits after repairs and um, rearming and all that shit. 1,800, almost 1,900 experience received. A bunch of modifiers brought it up to 5,700, 290. Free XP, which isn't terribly bad. I didn't have premium at the time. And 5,876 Commander XP, which is very useful. So, you can actually see the replay on... That's weird. You can actually see the replay on WoWSreplay.com. You can just look me up on it. I have a bunch of replays. I like this site, especially since it gives the video so I don't have to record the video. It's very useful. Definitely check them out. And that's it for this replay. Have a good one, eh?